Welcome to the Achievers, and I'm with Nicola Greig, the newly elected president of the Jamaica Hotel and Tourist Association. Congratulations,
Thank you
Nicola.
very much. Thank you.
And today, of course, we're going to talk about your ascendancy to the throne and the prospects for the tourism industry.
Yes.
You're the new president of the JHTA. I know it's early days yet, but what are your immediate plans?
Well, right now, as an immediate, we are still in the process of going through a lot of the negotiations regarding the omnibus legislation with the government. So that is going to be an immediate focus, carrying on that lobbying effort. So we have a few meetings that are set up over the next few days with the ministry, and just making sure that all the aspects of the legislation are completely understood by our membership. Any challenges that we have, that we discuss that in detail with the government, and of course come to an amicable solution which will be a win-win for the industry. So that is number one on the agenda. Following right on that, we'll be doing a lot of issues in terms of our own internal works with the GHTA, and just looking to see how we can be more relevant to our membership and putting in place just new technology, new instruments that we can offer members a little bit more than we have been offering in the past. So those are the first two things. We have our next council meeting at the end of this month, which I've asked or my vice presidents to give me a little bit of their top 5 things, because of course, you know, this is not just only about me, but it's about how together we can make real change. And so I want to take a little bit of time to see what other persons are thinking, what our membership is thinking, and then be able to put together a plan that everybody will be able to jump on board with and put all their efforts behind. So it's not just about what Nicola wants, but what is best for the association and how we all want to move forward.
And how you reach those objectives via teamwork.
Correct. And you can't get anywhere without teamwork, and that's something that I've learned from as very little. Yes. And it's something that is very important, to have consensus and to have teamwork.
Yes. Now, you were previously secretary of the association?
No, I was the first vice president for the past 3 years. I have also served as a second VP, as well as I've been the chairman of the Kingston chapter of the GHTA for some time now.
A pretty active life.
Yes.
Your day job, the one that pays you.
Yes.
What is it?
I'm the Group Director of Marketing and Sales for the Courtly Hotel and Suites, the Knutsford Court Hotel, Jamaica Pegasus, and the Holiday Inn Sunspring in Montego Bay.
Okay, so all 3 successful hotel properties.
Yes, yes.
That must be a lot of work.
It is, but I learned to put balance in my life. I'm very good at multitasking, but at the same time, I try to decompress, as you would say. So I do activities, whether it's with family or with friends, or just, you know, on my own in terms of going to the gym. Just things that will allow you to decompress, but at the same time accomplish the work that needs to be done.
What drives Nicola Greig? You're not the average person. You're attractive, you're bright, and married.
And married, yes.
What drives you?
Passion. I've always had a passion for my country. I remember when I went away to university, I went to FIU in South Florida. And my parents were being told by everybody at that time, you know, let her stay, don't let her come back home. And I said, no, I want to come back home. I want to contribute to my country. And my parents supported me 100% on that. So I think I've always wanted to contribute to Jamaica and its development. And so that's been what has been my driving force. Not just about my own self-interest, but what I can do to make my country better.
You went to FIU in Florida, but before that you had a life in Jamaica, an early life. Tell us about high school days, the support from family and friends.
Well, I'm an alpha girl, Convent of Mercy Academy, proud of it. I think that has been one of the things that have grounded a lot of the women that I know, and me in particular. We had a fantastic principal, Sister Mary Bernadette, who recently passed, and many good, strong teachers and administrative support that really taught us the value of contribution, not only just looking at about self-interest, but to give back to those the least among us, and that is a Catholic upbringing for me. So I think it's something that's ingrained in my life. In high school, I was very involved as well, you know, in student council, key club, you name it, different activities. So I don't know if there's been a time when I've really had a downtime. It's something that from as very young, I've been involved in a lot of activities. So it's just a part of me.
What do you personally gain from philanthropy and philanthropic activities that you've just exposed?
I think it's just the satisfaction. Sometimes it's just a smile on the person's face. As you know, I was involved with Kingston City Run, which is our GHTA Kingston chapter's very big charity drive, where it's our second year this year. We're focusing on the homeless and the most vulnerable. And this year we raised just over $2 million. And when you hand out those checks and you know that it's going to impact someone. A couple months ago, I visited one of our charities, and sometimes you're helping, but you don't know the faces. And I walked in, and one of the persons who was at this facility was somebody that I had known for a very long time, and I didn't even realize that the person was going through such a difficult time and now had to be living in a facility. So that was really a strong impact for me, because sometimes you don't know the faces, but it's somebody's child, it's somebody's husband or wife, so you're helping in a way that sometimes you don't recognize, but when you see the person and you know the person, it even rang home how true to me that this is good work and we should continue doing it.
So you get a lot of personal satisfaction and a feeling of accomplishment, eh?
Yes, I think it allows you to feel that there's more to life than just having fun and doing things for yourself and your family. So I think that's something that's important.
Thank you very much, Nicola.
Yes.
Don't go yet.